Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I begin, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashum, Yahusha, Ba'ashum, Rakah, Chodash, the bonds of the apostles, the bonds of the elders, at Great Millstone, Ruel, tells us truth. Much respect to you brothers out there, as preaching his word in truth and sincerity. Throughout the four corners of earth, Tabernacle, David, Hope, Elect, and the Speckled Bird, one say shalom. Slakia. So I've been seeing this meme go around, the YNs, the young niggas. I've been seeing that go around real heavy lately. And pretty much the climate that we live in, with pretty much the majority of Eves out here out of control and in tune with that, pushing the father out of the home. You got these young niggas acting wild. All right, Kia boys. The one that I want to highlight today, he got the case of the beats. He pretty much got caught stealing appeared to be another Jake's car, and he got caught, and rightfully so. The Jake that he stole the car from gave him the case of the beats. All right, the beats by Dre, and rightfully so, man. Hey, he needed it. He needed it, man. And when you watch the video, because I got it right here, when you watch the video, he pretty much tells on his homies. Pretty much self-snitches, pretty much act all hard, pretty much really displaying effeminate qualities, not having a frontal lobe, or your frontal lobe not fully developed, which, and when you watch the video, if I'm not mistaken, he doesn't have a father in his life, or he doesn't have a real father in his life, if I'm not mistaken. If you end up watching the video, matter of fact, I might play a little bit of it.
Bro, on the Holy Bible, everybody,
on the Holy Bible?
All right, hey Leilani, hey everybody, comment on my shit. Don't not slap.
You think this shit?
Come on now. Just straight ignorance. But this comes with Babylon the Great. This is a great showing of why we need to get the heck up out of here.
Don't not slap.
And if you look closely,
but you saying that you saying I don't be hustling and shit like that. You telling me shit, bro. We having a conversation. You putting me on live and shit, bro. We having normal ass.
Like I said, if you look closely, man, and he got the beats by Dre, rightfully so, man. Rightfully so. Like I said, you got to watch the video for yourself. I ain't trying to get copywritten.
You telling them all of that? Why you telling them? That ain't no real shit.
I told him.
You did. Before this life,
once again, watch the video. The Jake that gets on him. In a way, he was coming to him as a father as well. If I'm not mistaken. Because it's been a little minute since I watched the video. Trying to reach out to the boy. But also show him you mad dumb. You mad stupid, man. All right? So with the rise of these young niggas, a lot of them are going to be destroyed, and rightfully so. All right? The Lord said old and young, it's going to be destroyed. Male and female. All right? Little children. All right? If he's 11, 12 years old, all right, pretty much 12 years old, if he is, in our culture, really, you're a grown man. Matter of fact, Esau, Edom, he knows that. He knows that. That's why, in this kingdom, they say that you're a teenager, a minor still. But if you do something, they're going to charge you. A lot of times, I'll say this. A lot of times, they'll charge you as an adult. All right? But Edom might do the same crime or even worse. They'll charge him as a minor, or he'll get off. All right. This is Sirach 30 and verse 1. He that loveth his son causeth his son often to feel the rod. And he got the rod that day. All right. He got the Beats by Dre that day. All right. And rightfully so. He needed it. He needed it, man. That he may have joy of him in the end. He that chastiseth his son shall have joy in him and shall rejoice of him among his acquaintance. And in a way, the Lord did that to us. All right. We had to get chastised. All right. We was brought to this kingdom to get corrected. All right. Not for our destruction, but for our correction, to come back to remembrance. All right. To serve the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. All right. But bringing it back to your son, the Lord created it where you have to discipline your son. But over here in Babylon the Great, under Esau Edom's rulership, you got all these Edomites. They be out here meddling. You know, you be trying to discipline your son, discipline your children, and they pretty much want to call the cops on you. You know, the scriptures speak of meddle not in other man's affairs. And this is what this man does, you know, while little Timmy out there shooting up these schools on the daily, man. You see, why is little Timmy doing that? Because he's not getting that correction at home. He's able to tell his mother, shut up, be quiet, you know. If I'm not mistaken, in Sirach 3, it speaks about respecting your parents, respecting your father, all right, that you may have long life, all right. This is verse 3. Give me 1 second. He that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy, and before his friends shall rejoice of him. Though his father die, yet he is as though he were not dead, for he have left one behind him that is like himself, you know? It's like you never went away. It's like you never passed away because you trained that child in a way that he should go, right? He's your little mini-me, you know? Hey, just like Yahushua is pretty much a little, you know, a smaller version of Yahweh, all right? Just like if you have a son, your son comes out and he looks like you. He acts like you, you know? You know, that's your twin on the planet, right? But you have to give him correction or you're going to end up like these young niggas, Kia boys, all right, running rampant out here. And they making mad memes about these niggas, man. All right? Let's see. While he lived, he saw and rejoiced in him. And when he died, he was not sorrowful. He left behind him an avenger against his enemies, and one that shall requite kindness to his friends. But in this kingdom, they don't want that, man. That's why the indoctrination and all the things that they put on the TV and pretty much the laws that they put in place, you know, for the man not to be in the household, all right? And Esau Edom knows that, all right? It's 2 Ezra 5 and verse 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall oft send out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and mistress woman shall bring forth monsters. You see that? All right. So we've been seeing the influx in this kingdom. You know, these women screaming, they're strong, they're independent women. They don't need a man, you know, while they tapping their head and they bringing forth monsters, man. All right. Because these little niggas don't have a father in their life, right? Or they push out the father in their life, right? Some of them get a good man, they drive him out, and then, you know, scream, you know, all man ain't shit, but you dealing with a Pookie and Ray Ray type of nigga, you know? You push away the good niggas, good Jakes, and deal with the niggas, man. All right? And so that's why you're seeing the rise of these Kia boys, because these men, it's like, yeah, young men, all right, if he's 12 years old and up, these young men, didn't grow up with a father, all right? They display effeminate qualities, right? Sirach 3 and verse 9, for the blessing of the father established the house of the children, but the curse of the mother rooteth out foundation. And that happens a lot, you know. Brothers will try to teach their children to live the lifestyle as an Israelite. And in this kingdom, since it's wicked as hell, you know, brothers may have to deal with, you know, their woman. She may not be in the truth or fully in it. And she's teaching the children, you know, to celebrate these wicked holidays. Or this and that, you know, to eat this and to eat that, you know, to undermine your father, you know, not respect your father. And that's just the foundations of this kingdom, man. You know, it's made to disrespect the Israelite men. But we getting our power back, right? We getting our power back, and the people gonna see, man. People gonna see that we were right all along. Ezekiel 16 verse 44, behold, everyone that useth proverbs shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is the daughter. So you even seeing that, right? The mother's out of order. And sometimes, especially in this kingdom, she tries to live through her daughter, you know? So they out there wilding out. They out there twerking. They out there making videos, you know? Doing all types of wickedness, man. You know? Pretty much have a evil spawn. All right? Classic scripture. Proverbs 22 and verse 6. Train up a child in the way that he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. You see? And that's us as men, and especially in this truth. You know, if you have children, that's what you try to do. Train up your child in the way that they should go. All right. But in this kingdom, it makes it hard, you know, with the schooling. All right. With schooling comes indoctrination. All right. Some brothers, just plain and simple, their women that they're dealing with or had a child with is wicked as hell. You know, so like I said earlier, try to undermine you. Try to have that child to not learn their heritage, to be wicked as hell, you know? It's like, yeah, gotta get on that dog. All right. It's Proverbs 22 and verse 15. Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child. All right. Even equating that to us coming into this truth. All right. We were children before we came into this truth, and we had to shed off those old ways. And even with children, you know, equating this to children now. All right. That's how they move, you know. Once again, their frontal lobe ain't fully grown in. All right. So they need that correction, as I read. But the rod of correction shall drive it far from him. All right. A rod of correction. And he got that correction that day, man. All right. He got that correction that day. Now it remains to be seen if he truly takes heed unto it, or he continues to be a Kia boy. And if so, hey, the Lord got that little nigga's number, man. All right. This is Psalms 127 and verse 3. Lo, children are an heritage of the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. All right. Children are a blessing, man. Hey, especially if you have a son, you know, that's your seed line, man. All right. That's your seed line. As arrows are in the hand of a mighty man, so are the children of thy youth. And also I'll say this, you know, that this wicked ass kingdom, especially when it, you know, getting close to the JT, Jacob's trouble, you know, just me speaking as a man, this is probably not wise to even have any more children, man. You know, if it happens, it happens. But man, the way that this kingdom is going is wicked as hell. And understand, you know, if you don't have any children, or, You pretty much done with having children. You going to have thousands of children in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right? So don't sweat. But understand they are a blessing, man. Hey, it's a beautiful thing. Happy is a man that have a quiver full. All right. For those that don't know, a quiver is pretty much the I guess you would say bag that holds arrows. All right. Quiver full of them. They shall not be ashamed, but they shall speak with the enemies in the gate. You know, it's a beautiful blessing, man. That's your seed line. All right. The Lord said, you know, be fruitful and multiply. But what does this devil do? All right. He set up clinics. All right. Pretty much it's the modern day fire of Baal. All right. He sets up those clinics to pretty much get rid of Jake. All right. But hey, we still, as the sands of the sea, you know, in a way that backfired on him, because now his numbers are dwindling. All right. I'm going to read this. I'm pretty much close out right there. Sirach 25 verse 7, there be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy. Then the 10th, I will utter with my tongue, a man to have joy of his children. And what we see right here, little nigga boys. All right. All right. Wow.
Nobody gave you some fake names now. But you know you told me all them names. Nigga, you showed me all them too. You showed me all their pictures. You told me who did what, who put you up on what. Let me go through your text messages.
All these little niggas, man. Come on now. Come on, film. All right? Come on. Let's see. A man to have joy of his children, he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. And that's what we're waiting for. All right? Especially with these ports closing. You know, the beginning of sorrows. We're getting closer and closer to seeing the end of this man's kingdom. All right? So with